Pick Six Pod. It is Super Bowl week. We are pumped. It's the only podcast good enough to sneak in a little basketball today, bro. We're expanding the horizons. Huge trade over the weekend. Huge potential trade that's going to break my whole heart and every piece of it. That's what we have to look forward to in this episode. The Super Bowl is coming up. Are you excited for this? What?
No, I am.
Yeah?
This could be good.
There's going to be people not watching it, which I think is a disgusting way to be as a human being. Like, you're going to watch football all year, and then the biggest game of the entire season, and you're going to not watch it because of who is in it, bro?
It happens every year,
What
though.
do you do?
Every year, people are like, I'm not going to watch it. Patrick Mahomes is in there.
That does happen every year.
Or Tom Brady. And you know what happens?
Then they watch it.
They watch it.
They watch the dang bowl every time. I agree.
Kendrick Lamar's going to be at the halftime, bro.
Yeah.
Not like us.
Patrick Mahomes going to be hoisting the Lombardi saying the Eagles aren't like him. That's what I'm saying. Anyways, speaking of the Super Bowl, we're going to preview this game right now. We're going to talk about what we think we're going to see. We're going to talk about what we think could happen, going to happen, might happen, what we want to happen, what we don't want to happen between the Chiefs and the Eagles. How do you see this game shaping out? What would you expect to see? What would you like to see? What would you want to see out of this game that happened 2 years ago?
Eagles?
Yeah.
They're going to get a quick lead.
Okay.
I think they're up by like 10 towards the end of like the second.
Just
maybe.
completes the Mahomes destiny, honestly. Down 10 is like his middle.
They're running the ball very well. Barkley, he's tearing that defense up.
Okay.
Second half comes in.
Yeah.
Okay, Mahomes has a master class in like the third quarter, right?
Right.
Fourth quarter comes around. It's now tied. It's like 30-30 right now. Jalen Hurts drops back the pass.
I didn't know what's happening.
Chris Jones comes right up the middle.
Oh my gosh, dude.
And just like at his combine, his shalong just falls onto Jalen Hurts' kneecap, and it just dislocates it, and he ruptures everything.
Right.
He ruptures his Achilles in his knee. That's not even possible, but he did it.
Yeah.
Then Jesus Christ himself, Kenny Pickett, comes from the sideline and goes ball for ball with Mahomes. Goes into overtime. It's not like 50 billion to 50 billion, okay? But Kenny Pickett's like, nah.
Yeah.
I got something you don't, Mahomes. Small hands.
Right.
These small hands are going to grip that ball like no one's ever gripped it before. He's going to freaking throw laser dots, bro.
Right to Trent McDuffie. Chiefs by 7. Let's freaking go.
No.
Mahomes completes the three-peat. So you have the Eagles winning this game.
No.
Only if Kenny Pickett plays.
Oh, yeah. Hypothetically,
yeah.
27-24.
Who?
Chiefs.
Okay. That's if Jalen Hurts plays.
Yeah. Obviously.
If the backup plays the entire game, they're gonna rout him.
Uh-huh.
I think you're close. I like the spread. I think it's going to be a little bit higher. I think both teams will break 30. I think it's going to look a lot like last year. The only thing I kind of disagree with, I do not think Saquon is going to cook in this game. I don't see that happening. I think Saquon has cooked all year. I think he'll have a good game. Like, I don't think the Chiefs are going to absolutely stuff him, but 153 touchdowns is not going to happen.
I'm not saying he's going to go off for 200 yards, but I think he can go off for 100 yards.
And maybe a touchdown.
100 to 150 total yards and a touchdown.
If we're saying fantasy points, I think this is a 12 to 16 point game. That's what I'm thinking for Jalen Hurts. I'm thinking he'll probably score. And you know what I compare it to, honestly? I compare it to last time, which was literally last year when the Chiefs faced the best running back in football that no one could appear to stop, and they pretty much did. I mean, and even in that game, McCaffrey had a touchdown. He had a screen pass that he went for like 30 yards on a trick play that ended up in a score. But other than that, there was no part of that game where you said, okay, McCaffrey just took over and just had his way with the defense. I think that's what's going to happen with Saquon. I think he's going to have flashes. I don't think he's going to take this game over like he has.
Question.
Yeah.
Just like McCaffrey,
Mm-hmm.
do you think Barkley gets hurt next season? Do you think he plays all year? The amount of carries and the amount of usage he has had, especially because he's had big injuries in the past.
He's also not young. Like, He's young, but he's not running back young.
No, he's like, what, 27 now?
I think he's older than that.
Nah.
Yeah, I think.
He's 27.
How old is Saquon
He's 26 or 27.
Barkley? 27 years old.
Boom.
Oh, okay. But he turns 28 on the Super Bowl. So at the time of the Super Bowl, he will be 20 years old. Dude, the birthday, though, that might be a little extra motivation. That is scary. He might want to take over the game on his birthday. I don't know. I got the Chiefs in this one. I think it'll be a lot like a lot of the other games. I think it will end in a close score. I don't think there will be any time where we are like, the Chiefs are getting outplayed. I think the Chiefs will be in control, much like the Buffalo game. Once again, Buffalo had a chance to win. Majority of that game was controlled by Kansas City.
If Sirianni comes out skin-headed, though...
Sirianni...
Who knows?
Can I do something real quick? I'm going to give Nick Sirianni credit. Because I have knocked him so many times, but dude is in his second Super Bowl in 3 years. I don't care what that means. That means you are a competent head coach. I think Nick Sirianni was like this dude that we flirted with him being on the hot seat, him being almost fired potentially if this season went bad. Dude's balling. I think it assures his job security for a long time.
I also want to say that I think the reason why he was on the hot seat wasn't because he's like the team was performing bad.
No,
but it was more of the Philadelphia Eagles fan base just freaking pushes a huge narrative all the time. I'm not saying he's perfect.
I mean, the dude also yelled at them for like he was yelling at his own fans at home games. So like I don't know if it's
so
much
did
of a
Mike Tomlin
push.
one time.
Right, but I mean. I don't think you would be completely heart-shattered if Mike Tomlin got fired either. So, like, I don't know. I think Nick Sirianni has a lot of, like, character issues that is unlike any other coach in the entire league. Mm-hmm. He was yelling at Chiefs fans in the tunnel. He was yelling at his own fans. He was just... He's always throwing shots at people.
He fits Philly, though.
He does. He looks like a Philadelphia Eagles fan, and that's why I think it's very tough, because if this dude doesn't start winning and he starts yelling at our fans, we probably have to make a move. But, dude's in the Super Bowl, so I can't say much. Props to Nick. Are you ready? So you have the Chiefs. I think I got the Chiefs. I think this is a game that's a lot like Buffalo.
I also have Kenny Pickett.
We see controlling Chiefs win, but it's going to be close because everyone is. And then, not going to get into it. Anyways, next topic on the agenda. This is one I am excited for, dude. I got notes. I got ideas. They should hire me. We are going to talk about fixing what everyone complains about. Mm-hmm. The almost worst part of the
rigging
NFL.
of the NFL games, specifically with the Chiefs.
Not that. People just need to
next segment
get like a job. You know what I mean? Anyways, we're going to fix right here on the Pick Six podcast. We are going to fix the NFL Pro Bowl. Brother,
take notes, Goodell.
This is
Take
it.
notes.
I got it. I completely fixed every part of it. Are you ready? I got some banger ideas. Do you have ideas?
Yeah.
All right. You want to flip for who goes first? All right, let's go.
Tails.
It is tails. You have won the toss.
All right.
Let's hear how you would fix the NFL Pro Bowl that everyone hates.
So I have two ideas.
Yeah.
I think they widely are like very similar in the same type of branch of just enjoyment of watching it.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So I think the biggest one is you need your biggest stars there. There's
right.
so often
right.
where Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, just this based on this season, just like, nah, I don't want to go.
Yeah.
I think you need to have a way to where those guys will be there.
Right.
And I think the way that you can do that is by donating to like a specific charity
or something like that. No,
either their charity or they pick a charity,
yeah.
And then the NFL donates $50K, $100K, X amount, whatever, to that charity. So now they have a purpose, other than just, oh hey, I was a Pro Bowler,
right?
You know what I mean?
Because you could be a pro. I think it still counts, right? If you were named to the Pro Bowl, it still counts as you being a Pro Bowler. So like, I actually had an idea after that as well. So I do like the term, like the stipulation kind of thing, giving them something to play for. I actually think, and they used to do this, they should do the Pro Bowl the week after the Super Bowl. or maybe like a 2-week thing after the Super Bowl, or sometime later after the season, so that even Patrick Mahomes can be in there, except for he didn't get named because whatever. Anyways, Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley could be in the Pro Bowl. All these fans that aren't entertained, we're sitting here watching Drake May and people that shouldn't even be there just go out there and play flag football, and I don't get it. It just doesn't make sense. If we did it after the Super Bowl and gave people time for the Super Bowl to run its course, and then the Super Bowlers could play in the Pro Bowl, I think that's the first step to making this more entertaining for everyone.
Right. And then my second idea was like, let's give it a more of a backyard flag football field.
Okay.
Where there's 2 ways you can do this. All right? So you have offense and defense, right? That offense plays both ways.
Oh.
That defense plays both ways. So like,
wait, what do you mean?
So like, you have Russ at quarterback.
Yeah.
Russ also has to play corner or like something on defense.
Dude.
Like that whole offense plays defense. Or instead of doing NFC versus AFC,
right,
you just do defense versus offense, and then they still play both ways.
That's fair, because you could rotate them so that everyone's playing. You could do like a preseason thing where, because they rotate in and out all the time, anyways. I don't mind that. You see, like Russ playing like linebacker.
Yeah, and then you have freaking like Myles Garrett playing quarterback.
Yeah,
like who would want to see that? I think that would be funny.
Would be
just seeing him try to sling it.
Jackson Smith-Njigba played quarterback. He threw 2 passes. One was a pick 6, and the other one was just a normal interception. That was insane. That was hilarious. He like
better than Geno.
Probably the same, equivalent to Geno. Okay, so I like that. I don't mind that idea. I think I have 2 other things in terms of just the game itself. One, I think it would be sick because we always have these debates on if like this person could play in this sport and this person could play in this sport. Like, could Gronk be a basketball player? You know, we always have these like debates and we never get to see it. Yo, play other sports, bro. Like, if football is too dangerous, have, like, a freaking 5-on-5 Pro Bowl basketball game. I think that would be absolutely insane. You just have these monster athletes just dunking the ball. Vita Vea's just popping up from 3, dude. That would be crazy. Other thing is, if that doesn't work, and maybe you could just do that as a mini game, but for the actual game, go back to, like, what it was. I don't know, man.
Contact?
Yeah, I'm not even saying tackle. I'm saying like Mac Jones. Like Mac Jones Pro Bowl setup. To where the players like they were still not tackling and smashing. Like it wasn't an actual football game, but it was like you got grabbed and then they just like and people complained about that, but I think that's so much better than what they're doing now. Like you actually got to see people in football uniform playing on a legit scaled football field, scoring touchdowns and actual scoring to a football game. So like the tackling wasn't there, but at least it played like a game. Like you got Baker Mayfield out here in shorts and a t-shirt, like slinging the rock. It's just not the same feel, and I think that could change.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Last thing, do you have anything else? All right, I went off on this because I just have a lot of like takes in this realm.
Mm-hmm.
I think alternates are fine. I think you can have them because you kind of have to. Like, if people don't play, you can't just have one quarterback there. Like, you have to fill the roster. So I think alternates are fine. I think it also gives people, like, an opportunity to see less than players in the Pro Bowl. Don't count it. Like, don't count it towards when don't count it in their career. Like, if we're sitting down one day and we're like, well, Drake May is a Pro Bowler. It's like, no, dude. Like, you just give it a break. Like, 3 people had to get hurt and 2 people's mom died for that to even become across the board. So, like, Drake May, I don't mind it, but, like, Drake May should not be a Pro Bowler. Drake May should be a person that played in the Pro Bowl because someone else didn't. Like, I just think that would help a lot of situations.
Right.
Ready to move on?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next, we got a crazy trade. Which one you want to talk about? I'll give it to you right now. Floor is yours. Which trade are we talking? We're talking about 2 trades today.
In the NBA?
No.
What?
We're talking about the Miles thing and then the Luka thing.
Yeah. You
said 2 trades in the NBA.
Yeah. Well, De'Aaron Fox got traded to the
Spurs. We're not talking We don't even talk about basketball. We're not talking about De'Aaron Fox.
Well, you want to talk about Luka? That's
right.
basketball.
Who is a good player? De'Aaron Fox is like the
De'Aaron Fox is a pretty good
best player.
No, he's not.
De'Aaron Fox is like Drake May at the Pro Bowl, dude. Like we don't need him. We don't need him in the discussion.
He's a legit point guard.
There were 2 trade talks that happened this week, and De'Aaron Fox was not one of them. Don't care. I don't know.
Well,
dude.
okay, it's not De'Aaron Fox's
that's what
fault
I'm saying.
that
he just doesn't make the lineup.
He legit happened like 10 hours after Luka got traded.
Right. Like I agree. De'Aaron Fox he's solid, dude. Like 2K, man, I'm drafting him every time. But
he's an all-star.
He is an all-star. He just doesn't. We picked 6 like segments. De'Aaron Fox just doesn't fit the bill. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, my favorite basketball player, Luka, got traded.
All right, so we're talking about Luka first.
Yeah.
We are entering a basketball realm, dude. That's insane. That's crazy.
I'm a little rusty on my basketball takes.
So what you're saying is you don't know ball?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know ball either. Anyways, Luka Doncic, if that's how you say his name, he was traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. He's going to see LeBron James right now. He's about to play in potentially a week, I think, is like his window. This trade was bonkers. I think we're going to start getting into more sports, especially as the offseason goes. So this is a great one to kind of enter in that realm, talk about basketball, and this trade was a doozy. I think in all aspects of the game, there's really nothing to compare this to. I don't think there's a NFL comp to even like think about. This is one of the craziest trades that has happened in approximately, I can't even remember the last time a trade has been this lopsided with this much star power swapping teams. So basically, the trade is Luka Doncic,
right?
2 role players.
Maxi Kleber,
Yep.
Markieff, Morris.
Yeah. So those 2 guys who are solid players.
Yeah.
The Lakers are adding depth. They're also adding a definitive top 3 player in the NFL, maybe 4 if you want to
candidate.
argue. Right. Well, and he was also in the finals literally last year. Yeah. And he's also 25 years old.
As the main guy,
yeah. So, like, when you think about basketball, one of the first players that comes to mind is Luka. And a 25-year-old prime Luka is going to play with LeBron James, which I think is absolutely insane. The Lakers cooked in this trade.
Is Luka now the best player that LeBron will ever play with?
Yeah. Wade is tough.
I think we have to see it first. I think we have to see it first, obviously.
Yeah, because
I think just the idea. I think Luka's the best player that LeBron will ever play with.
So I think Luka's the best. I don't know if he will work the best.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I think LeBron and Luka are so like, they're just such a big deal, right? Like there's so much star power within those 2 people that it's gonna be tough to see how much it plays
All
out.
I'm saying though is I would love to see Luka just sit there on the wing and let LeBron run the offense and just see what Luka can do on the outside.
Luka, I mean that's kind of his. Luka's the point, and Luka controls a lot of the game, but Luka also, like, he's not a great 2-way guy. He's not doing everything. He's just scoring the basketball,
offensively,
and he's freaking amazing.
Offensively, he'll do everything.
Right.
Defensively,
nothing.
He's James Harden,
yeah,
basically.
he's terrible. Yeah, but I think offensively, Luka's going to give you mid-range. He's going to give you deep range, obviously. LeBron can take care of the paint. This could be insane. I don't know if it will because that's just 2 huge mouths to feed at one time.
Now, on the other side of the trade, Mavs got Anthony Davis, who is already hurt. Did you see that?
Well, so is Luka, I think. Luka's kind of banged up, too. I don't think Luka's played since
Christmas.
Christmas.
But he's coming back. Right. Davis, he was healthy, went on a plane, got off, and was injured.
It's not going to be the last time either.
No.
Okay, my favorite part about this trade is the reason they got rid of Luka was because of conditioning. And in return, their star power. What?
They said bro was 270. He does not look 270 at all. 270. Maybe he reached that in the off season.
I think that's what it was. I heard that rumor has kind of been debunked.
But he does not look like he's 270 in the press conference I've seen so far, and from him just getting off the plane.
He doesn't even really look like he's out of shot. The dude's still dropping 35 on everyone's head. I don't understand.
The thing is if you want Luka to be in shape, that's his in shape. Like, he's not gonna get ripped like LeBron. Like, he doesn't need to be.
No, he doesn't. And I think LeBron is taking care of himself because he's 40 freaking years old.
Well, I mean, LeBron's always been in great shape.
But I think that was always the goal. I think LeBron never saw it. I don't think Luka will be great in 12 years. I don't. But they're not trading for him 12 years from now. They're trading for him right now, and Luka is one of the best. In my opinion, he's probably second. I would have maybe third. I'll take Jokic, I'll take Giannis, and I'll take Luka. Like, you can argue and you can argue SGA, but like, I'm just not doing that yet. I think Luka has proven way more. My favorite part of this trade, though, like I was saying, is like they said conditioning and was the main reason they got rid of him, and then they get a 32-year-old injury-prone, battered-up veteran Anthony Davis, who is still playing very well if he's available. But I thought it was very ironic to get rid of Luka.
I also think a crazy part of this is like everyone in the organization was so confused.
Well, the thing came in at like midnight.
But like it's almost like, I know you don't play 2K, but like there's been times where I play 2K and I get a trade offer, right?
Yeah, I dabble in
and
2K,
like
bro.
I just hit the wrong button and I accept a trade by accident. I'm like,
what
the hell?
The Mavs hit the wrong button.
Yeah, they
might have.
They hit X instead of B.
Right. I hate when that happens, dude. It's like spin move versus like dive.
Actually, no. I think the trade accept is B, but like I get, but like B is like the back button.
Yeah.
Right. So like the one time when I was doing it, I was just like, no, I don't want that trade. Back trade, and then I got a freaking thing saying trade was accepted. I'm like, shit.
No. The Mavs should have took the controller and just threw it against the wall and just hoped that the console turned off, dude. Yeah. This is a terrible trade. Do you think the Lakers get a championship before LeBron retires? The LeBron-Luka duo.
Yeah, because LeBron is now officially, obviously, the best player that Luka has done so much with so little in Dallas.
And he's also made people look good.
He gets a team who like has, outside of LeBron, they have solid role players. He gets two guys that he is comfortable with as of well onto his team. And now you give him LeBron. The best player he's ever had is Kyrie, and he went to the finals with him.
Right. Well, and I also think it's funny that we pretend that Kyrie Irving just like happened. Like, Kyrie Irving was terrible, and like no one wanted him. Everyone thought he was baggage, and then he goes to the Mavericks and kills it, and everyone's like, "Oh, we told you." It's like, no, he's probably benefiting from playing with Luka Doncic, and I think the Lakers are gonna see the exact same thing. I am so excited.
Mavs,
LeBron's getting 5. I don't know.
Like on paper, the Mavs still look like a solid team because they still have Kyrie, they have Davis, but here's the big issue:
they're not winning championships.
They don't have the playmaker anymore. Kyrie has never been a huge playmaker in the past. He's always been, if he is the guy, he's the guy.
We saw that with the Cavs, who missed playoffs countless times. The Nets didn't work. What was the other team?
The Celtics worked, but it was because he was in his prime and he was the guy. Once he got rid of that, or once he left and went to the Nets, where he wasn't supposed to be the guy because they had Kevin Durant, didn't work that well because he's not a playmaker.
I don't think you can win with Kyrie Irving being the guy.
No.
And at this point in time, I don't think you can win with Kyrie Irving being your second best player.
Maybe.
At this point, I don't know. Unless it's
like
a Luka, unless it's a Giannis,
but like
Jokic.
He can't be the main playmaker. That is the biggest issue. He can't be the guy where the offense runs through him. You need a guy who is a natural playmaker, pass maker, and then he has to benefit from that.
I really like the tandem of Luka and LeBron because I think people are saying it's not going to work. I understand it, and I've made the case too. But I also think LeBron works with everyone, dude. Like, if you think
there hasn't been a guy where LeBron can't really work
if you think LeBron James can't work with someone, like, you haven't been watching basketball in the last 23 years.
Okay.
Like, LeBron was doing it with Grant Hill and Jordan Clarkson in 2018 and almost should have won that, should have had MVP.
Right now, this is the Lakers starting 5 without Luka.
Yeah.
You got Austin Reeves, who is a solid guy.
Solid.
Okay, you got Gabe Vincent, which is going to be taken out by Luka most likely. I'm assuming. So right
But
now
he's depth. Like, that's a good role player.
they have Reeves in at point. Yeah. I'm assuming he'll get moved to the 2,
Yeah.
and then Luka will play the 1.
Yeah.
Hachimura.
Rui
Yeah.
Hachimura, yeah.
Solid 3-and-D guy.
Yeah.
He can shoot the ball. Like that's what
3-point weapon and a great defensive presence for sure.
LeBron
is him, yeah.
Jackson Hayes.
Right.
So you get a
Your
big
hole is kind of Jackson Hayes, and he's not bad. Like,
but like you don't need him to be a 3 guy.
No.
All he needs to be is that big guy in the middle,
right.
Athletic.
Well, and like this team defensively, you're gonna have people like Rui. You're gonna have people like LeBron if you need. Because I'm telling you right now, like people are like, "Oh, LeBron gets up." He doesn't if it matters. And when they make the playoffs, which they're going to, because they're gonna score 135 points a night, LeBron, I promise you, will step up. I think this is a huge push for LeBron because I even said it in the past. Like they were not in the position to win a championship. Now I would almost favor them over anyone. So LeBron knows that. He knows that his time is running short, and this is the last big shot. I think we're going to see a different LeBron.
Not to mention, they have Bronny James.
Heck yeah, dude! Heck yeah! Dude's got the worst percentage shooting in the entire NBA history, but that doesn't matter because it's the hoop's fault, dude. That's all I'm saying.
Lay sperm.
Heck yeah. Anyways, do you want to move on?
Yeah, we can move on.
Do you think the
now.
Lakers get a championship this year? Final closing thought. First year, man. I don't know. I don't think LeBron has ever played with this caliber of player. I will say that. And he's done it everywhere he's went. With everyone.
They could make it to like the Western Championship Finals.
But they did that 2 years. They already did that.
Yeah, but like what I'm saying is like I think that they could at least make it to that.
Yeah, right. Okay. Let's move on. We're going to halftime. Dude, what a basketball segment, bro. We just entered a whole new terrain.
I know.
There's going to be more of that in the future. Let's go to halftime, though, where we do more of the same exact stuff we always do. Mm-hmm. Let's go. Woo! All right, welcome to halftime. Sit back, relax, other things. Anyways, we are playing a game that is returning. But this game's not going to be for the scoring because the scoring contest part of halftime has concluded. I have taken the victory for the 2024 and 2025 season. The stipulation... Are we getting to it now or later? I don't know. Are we saying the stipulation?
Yeah.
Okay, so when we lost, I hit that 8-pointer last week. He brought the score 13-3. There wasn't enough time left for him to pass it. So you have to...
I have to get my hair cut.
Heck yeah, dude. Oh, man, I'm going to cry. I think I actually am more sad than you are, dude. So, like, it's not going to be, like, bad, though. Like, it's not going to be, like, bald. You know what I mean?
I'm not,
You're just getting a Justin Herbert cut kind of thing.
It's just getting a little short,
It's going to be a sad day in history, dude. Sad day. I got people mad at me.
I've done it before.
Yeah, right.
2 years ago.
Grocery
It's
stores.
been growing 2 years now.
2 years strong,
Yeah.
man. Then we started this
awesome
podcast. And then now you have to,
Now I have to get it cut.
Craziness, bro. Craziness. That'll be in, like, approximately 2 weeks.
Roughly.
Yeah.
I'll be getting it cut in 2 weeks, R.I.P.
R.I.P., man. So enjoy this head of hair while you can. It won't be here forever, but it'll come back, dude. It'll come back.
Yeah. As long as we're still doing this, like in 2 years' time.
As long as you get your haircut and aren't so mad at me that we just end this entire podcast and never do it again. All right. Anyways, we're playing keep bench cut. No story, no score, no shenanigans. This is just straight up our opinion. I'm gonna give 3 players. You're gonna give 3 players. Keeping one, benching one, cutting one. I'm very excited for the list that I have cooked up. How about you? Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, we're flipping the coin. Whoever wins gets the decision.
Tails.
It is tails. So would you like to... Do you want to alternate 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1?
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how many that was. I just went for it. All right. Do you want to go first? Do you want to give me my decision to keep bench cut, or do you want the first one?
I'll take the first one.
Okay. So, keep bench cut. I'm going to try and put these in order from, like, least interesting.
Mm-hmm.
We're going the 3 running quarterbacks. So we're going Michael Vick, your buddy Lamar Jackson and Cam Newton. Keep, bench, cut for those 3 mammoth rushing quarterbacks, in your opinion. I will say, this can be quarterback overall, or it could just be running ability. Keep, bench, cut, go for it.
I'll keep Cam Newton.
Ooh. Okay.
I'll bench Lamar.
Wow.
And I'll cut Michael Vick. Not because of the dogs, but because he's a lefty. I don't like that.
Bro, I'm lefty, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
That was heart-shattering. I'm going to go cry. I'm going to go cut my hair.
Yeah, that's what lefties do.
I'm sorry I write the wrong way. Good lord.
Bitches.
Anyways, I probably would have went I probably would have cut Cam. I think I'm cutting Cam. I think I'm starting Lamar. I'm benching Vic. And I'm cutting Cam. Dude had 1 year.
Yeah, but he was
2.
Okay, then tell me a season that Vic had. He was never won an MVP. He never went to a Super Bowl. He gets all those props because he was the first one.
Irrelevant. Anyway, I don't know. I mean, it's fair. I think. But in this category though, Vic is the.
So I honestly think this is the way you look at it. Either way, if you look at quarterbacks,
yeah,
I still think overall, Cam and Lamar are the 2 better ones.
I think Lamar is better.
But I'm not arguing. I'm arguing.
Fair.
Okay.
Yep.
If you look at running wise,
I think Vic is the best. Vic is. Yeah.
Lamar's faster. Cam Newton is also fast, but he's bigger.
Vic was
he's bigger though.
Vic was different though. Vic had jukes and
yeah, he also played in 2000 where
you could hit
freaking everyone was slow as hell.
But you can hit people though. Vic was Lamar's playing in a league where you can Mahomes does a late slide and gets memes for it. I don't know. I think
that's Mahomes though. That's not Lamar.
Right, but I'm saying
Lamar
it's
just
easier.
throws behind the line of scrimmage.
We're not talking about throwing. Well, we kind of are.
Yeah.
I did give you that freedom. That's fair. That's fair. All right, moving on. Give me a keep, bench, cut. Let's hear it.
Okay.
Yep.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I am.
Prime. This is
prime.
In their prime.
Okay, I'm going. Meta Moon. Oh, just kidding. All right, go ahead.
Prime Antonio Brown.
Okay. So are we talking prime or peak?
Their best.
Okay. Yep.
Antonio Brown.
Yep.
Jerry Rice.
Okay.
Oh, I'm blanking on his name for some reason.
Do you have the team or no?
Randy Moss. Why the hell did I take that long?
Oh. Shoot. I mean, I'm probably keeping Jerry. I don't want to. AB was so good. I'm probably keeping Jerry, benching Randy, cutting AB, but AB is freaking amazing in his prime. AB is awesome.
All I'm saying
yeah.
is from their first, I think it was first 10 years I saw this stat. Mm-hmm. Antonio Brown had more everything than Jerry.
Yeah, I just think Jerry...
Granted, he did it obviously longer because Antonio Brown got CTE and went crazy.
Right, no, I get that. I think it's very hard for me to listen to a list of wide receivers and not just have Jerry Rice at one.
No, that's fine. That's fair.
I mean, Randy...
I'm not pissed at, your decision.
No, I get that. I mean, I think with wide receivers, Jerry just has to be first.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I do... I don't want to take anything away from Antonio, though. That I would put him over a lot of people if you word it like that. I will say that. All right, you ready for the next two, bro? Are freaking fire. I kind of went outside the box with them. All right, next we are keeping, benching, and cutting new head coaches. We got Ben Johnson, Pete Carroll, Liam Cohen, who's getting kept, benched, and cut in their current situation. Not even just coaching ability, but in their current situation.
What do you mean by the current situation?
Okay.
What I think that they could do this coming year, or... who do I think is better?
We'll just go coaching ability.
Coaching ability?
Yeah.
Well, give me Pete Carroll.
Okay, so you're keeping Pete.
I'm keeping Pete because I know what he can do.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm benching Ben because I want he can learn from Pete. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Menor.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here, Liam.
Okay, bro. Duval.
He loses just based on his name.
Give me your best Duval impression.
Of him?
Yeah,
or just...
Yeah. Okay, whew. This is going to be sick.
Duval.
That's dope. That's dope. Okay. I like Liam. I think Liam's actually gonna have success this year. I think he's gonna unlock Trevor Lawrence. I don't disagree. I honestly though, hot take, like, don't tell anyone I said this. I'm probably cutting Pete.
Why?
I don't think he's gonna work with the Raiders. I think.
Yeah, but you're going overall coaching ability.
No, I'm not even saying I don't think the Raiders are gonna win. I'm saying I don't think Pete benefits from the Raiders, like, overall. I don't know how to explain this. Like, I think the current situation.
Just say he's old as shit.
100%, and I think the league is in such a different place than when he last coached, and we kind of even saw it not
2
work.
years ago.
But like it was longer than that though because it wasn't working when he was there. You know what I mean? Like
they were in the same situation. They were
what?
8-9, 9-8 with Pete Carroll.
Right. No, but like we're comparing him to McDonald's right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he's a more modern coach with the same roster.
Yeah.
If he had modern ideas,
I think if the Seahawks had a top 15 coach that was more modern, I think they would win 11 games a year. I think McDonald is very below average. I'm not saying he's trash, but I don't know. I think with the way the game is played, the old heads are kind of getting pushed. Unless you're just a super, like, I think Belichick would be fine. But I just don't think Pete Carroll has it enough. Maybe prove me wrong. I love Pete, dude. Give me Gubble Bum.
What?
Gubble Bum is great. No.
Anyway, did you know that
day.
Pete Carroll was actually a professor?
Yeah, he's. See, that's the other thing. Like, he's still teaching that class.
Yeah, but like
during coaching an NFL team.
But he's around all those youngins, man. You know.
But let's just break this down.
He's young at heart,
no,
even though he might be on like blood pressure pills because he's so old.
He's not getting enough heat for this. He's not.
What?
For still teaching a college class while you're coaching the Raiders, bro?
He probably only teaches like once a week.
No, dude. You got freaking Aiden O'Connell throwing it to the other team, stressing you out. You're going to go freaking teach Sammy the...
No, because he's not going to have Aiden O'Connell as his quarterback.
Probably will.
Aiden O'Connell is going to go to free agency, get a bag from probably the Browns, and become the MVP next season. The Raiders aren't going to do that because the Raiders are the Raiders and they want the fastest guy in the draft as their quarterback. So that means they're going to go with Cam Ward.
So here's the thing, though.
Maybe. I don't know. Is he the
Liam
fastest?
Cohen went to the Jags, like, people are killing him for saying...
the Jags.
Right, so if Liam Cohen goes to the Jags, people are killing him for saying a word wrong. Like, if he was like, hey, I'm going to keep teaching this college class while I'm here. We're still in Florida. I can make the trip every week.
Yeah, but Pete Carroll's Pete Carroll.
But he hasn't been in 6 years.
I'm pretty sure he's been doing that though.
What?
Teaching.
But
while being a coach.
I don't think he's ever won a Super Bowl while teaching a college.
Okay, but he's still been above average. His team has still been above average.
I don't love it.
Every season though.
I think a lot of people will catch a lot of heat, and I don't think Pete Carroll should just get off free because he was good 10 years ago. That's just my opinion. He's
still been good. He's been gone for one season, and his team played well his last season. They got rid of him just because he's 65.
But that's my point, though.
Yeah, but doesn't mean he's a bad coach. It just means he's old as balls.
I do think he's a bad coach.
He's not a bad coach.
Not get hired?
Because he's old as balls.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
But that doesn't mean Belichick is a bad coach.
But I'm saying, like, in the current situation, he's not going to work. He's just not.
I think it's more stupid that Belichick got a job from a college.
Right. Well, he was already there anyways. Okay, anyways.
No, she graduated.
Okay, anyways, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, man. All right. Hit me up with your next keep bench cut. Mm-hmm. You coming up with this off the dome?
I am.
Let's go.
Peyton Hillis, I mean.
Oh, okay.
Peyton Hillis.
Yeah.
Adrian Peterson.
What? Okay.
Nick Chubb. Your 3 favorite running backs. Pick them.
Peyton Hillis is not my 3 favorite running backs.
Bullshit.
I will go... Wait, when, like, on ability? Or favorites?
Like, just overall, like, what do you...
AP is, like, my favorite running back that's not a Brown. And I also think he's, like... I don't think Chubb's there. He didn't do it for long enough. I'll go Adrian Peterson, keep. I will bench Nick Chubb. I will cut Peyton Hillis for that one glorious year that he had. Heck yeah. Dude, are you ready for my third one?
Yeah.
You're not even... I don't think you are.
Okay.
We are keep bench cutting commentators. We got Tom Brady, Tony Romo, Chris Collinsworth. Keep bench cut. Let's hear it.
Okay, I'll keep Tony Romo because he glazes my team.
100% he does. Holy crap, that was a painful one to watch.
I'll bench Tom Brady.
First time ever.
Because he's getting better.
Okay.
Get the hell out of here, Chris Collinsworth. I get enough glazing from freaking Romo about everyone. So
I would keep Collinsworth.
Yeah, of course you would.
I would.
He glazes your glorious
dude,
Patrick
he's
Mahomes.
so entertaining, bro. He's so entertaining.
Oh, Patrick Mahomes.
Hey, what's your last one for the keep bench cut world?
All right.
Let's hear it.
Brady Quinn.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Brandon Weeden.
Oh shoot.
Brian Hoyer.
No, that's awful. I'm cutting everyone. I'm selling the team. I don't want to play this game anymore. What are we doing?
The fact that those guys are on the same team at the one, right?
At the same time, I don't think so.
No, because Brian Hoyer was 2013. Brady
Brian
Quinn was
Hoyer,
2008, and Weeden was 2012.
Oh yeah. Hoyer and Weeden were on the team at the same time.
Yeah, like
Quinn
was it 12 or
older.
13 or something like
Right,
that. Quinn was like 08, I think.
Oh man, this is so. I don't even know how to answer this question. I'm gonna keep.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to keep anyone, dude. Okay, in my opinion, I think Brian Hoyer is the best of the three. I'm keeping Brian Hoyer.
Yeah.
The next two. Brandon Weeden was so trash, dude. I'll bench Brady Quinn and I'll cut Brandon Weeden.
Yeah, because he was 40 years old when he got drafted.
Even though Brandon Weeden and Josh Gordon was quite the pairing, let me tell you.
Yeah, because Brandon Weeden just freaking launched the ball as hard as he could down the field.
He put all 40 years of experience.
And Josh Gordon was numb from all the weed he smoked, so that he would just jump up and grab
like
it.
An uncle at a barbecue.
Yeah.
He was just flinging that thing. All right, are we ready to get back to the pod?
Yeah.
Welcome back to the pod. I hope you enjoyed halftime. I hope it was a nice little break in between, because that's what halftime's supposed to do.
Yeet.
We got a little something special planned for next week's halftime.
Yes.
We're not going to get into it, but be prepared for next week's halftime. We got some craziness coming our way and your way. All right, next up, we're going to talk about the other trade. One trade this week made me...
That hasn't happened yet, right?
Trade talk, yeah.
Yeah.
One trade talk this week was the trade that actually happened. That made me so excited. We just covered that. The other one is a trade that has broken my heart. I don't even know what I want anymore. It's Myles Garrett requesting a trade from the Cleveland Browns. Do you see this actually going through? Do you think the Browns just tough it out and keep him? Or what is your opinion? Because the Browns did say they weren't even going to listen to offers.
Yeah, I think they would be stupid if they don't.
I agree.
And I think they'll go into it not wanting to trade him, but I think if they see what they could get, they'll want to negotiate to see if they can get more.
Right.
And I think teams for Garrett will give a little bit, meaning that the Browns will be tempted, and I think that they will make a trade.
I mean, it comes down to this, right? So, Myles Garrett is probably my second favorite player on the team.
Yeah.
He's probably my second favorite Brown, maybe third favorite Brown of all time. I love this dude. But here's the thing. He has been completely dominant. He has been the best defensive player in the league, in my opinion. If you have the other opinion, then you say he's two. He's at least the second best player in the defensive world. We haven't done anything. I mean, it's not like we're like, well, maybe he'll have this breakout season. He already has.
I think you guys need to.
It's like, well,
I think you guys need
he hasn't had this defensive player of the year moment. Well, he literally did. And he probably might this year again.
Yeah.
Not saying he will, but I'm saying he might. Our best part of this whole career has been beating the Steelers in a wild card game. And that's my opinion.
A quarterback who's not even on the team anymore.
Right. So if you can field this dude and potentially turn your franchise into an actually legitimate situation, then freaking do it. I would hate it. And I think the Browns are in this position because of their own stupidity. I don't think if Deshaun Watson never walked through that door, I don't think Myles Garrett would ever threaten to walk out. I really don't. But you've created this mess.
Mm-hmm.
You are able to get money back, you're able to get picks back, and you're able to get good players that can potentially rebuild this thing. Because honestly, Baker Mayfield's not walking through the door.
No.
Like, he's not. It's
He's
over.
in Tampa Bay for the next 5 years.
I don't think Shedeur Sanders and Cam Ward are going to do it. I really don't. We had the second pick. We'll probably use it to take one of them. I want Shedeur. I think it'd be fun. I don't think it gets us there. So if we trade Myles, and I talked to you this yesterday, like, we have a top 2 defensive coordinator, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
That defense will always be good. They're not going to be a bottom 5 defense in
Especially
the NFL.
if you guys get a first-round pick for this season, you can use that pick to get your replacement for Garrett.
Right.
So that you can start building that defense back up
We could potentially
from the
get
ground up.
2 top 10 picks, take a defensive end that's going to be solid. I mean, look at it like Jared Verse.
Yeah.
If we get a Jared Verse caliber player and a solid weapon and a solid quarterback, or if we just
Chicago
use
is like my
pick.
favorite spot for him
Garrett?
to go. I really like that because I think you guys you might be able to get that first round pick. You might be able to get a solid either replacement defensive guy, or if you want to go more of a receiver.
How old's DJ Moore? DJ Moore's like 27. I wouldn't mind DJ Moore.
I think he's 28.
I don't mind DJ Moore.
But I don't know if you get that top 10 pick and DJ Moore.
I think you do, bro. I just like I think you get a ton for
I think
Myles.
you could get Keenan Allen.
Yeah, but he's like 82.
He's like 33.
Here's my thing, dude.
Keenan Allen, top 10 pick, 3rd round draft pick. I think I would take that deal if I'm you guys.
I agree. Oh, Keenan. I don't want Keenan Allen. No, I'd rather freaking anyone else. Like I love
Maybe
Keenan.
you might be able to negotiate Rome if you add in like a 4th round draft pick with it.
But I think it's easier to get DJ than it is to get Rome.
I don't think so.
They just drafted Rome. I don't know.
Yeah, but they gave DJ that contract, and DJ's actually.
I don't think it's a long contract.
He's
though.
their number 1 guy. I don't see them getting rid of him because Rome.
Been a dude that you'd be like, well, we can't get rid of DJ.
Yeah, but like Rome also didn't make that big of a jump.
I mean, he had 1 year. Like
I know,
still
but
had
like it's
900 yards.
I just don't know if he looks like that guy. It's like he could be our guaranteed number 1 going into his 2nd season with a veteran Keenan Allen.
But it's like at this point, you don't even think Caleb. Like people don't even think Caleb's that guy. Like you have a new coach coming. This offense is not going to be 20 points a game anymore. I promise. And so
It's gonna be 15.
Heck yeah, dude. And what's his name? The kicker. Why can't I think of his name?
Pinero.
Cairo Santos.
Oh.
He still can't make
Other
kicks, so
dude.
you're gonna lose more. Anyways, I don't know. Like you said, I think you're stupid if you don't at least listen to offers.
Oh yeah.
Like the Browns are like, we're not interested. Like
You gotta listen to offers, and then you
Just
gotta
stop.
try to play the field. You gotta see how much you can get for them.
I agree, and I think you can get a lot.
And then I think once you do that, you're like, all right, now let's really think about this. Let's talk to Garrett. Let's see Let's see if he just wants a new contract.
Right. Well,
Let's
already have him
let's
for
see
2
what
years.
he truly wants. But like,
do you think at all this could be a?
if they redo his contract, give him an extension, and make him the highest paid defensive guy,
Yeah.
it might tickle his fancy a little bit.
I just think I think this was almost, like, I could be wrong here. It sounds like a move to, like, push the Browns organization.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, man, I'm not happy right now. You guys have taken this talent that we have around us, and you've completely destroyed it by stupid decision after dumb decision after history-changing horrible decision, and now we're stuck in this box, and your best player is not happy because we can't win games when we literally should be able to.
Yeah.
And so I think that it could be more of that than anything. But if he wants to be traded, man, I would listen. You could get picks back for your terrible decision making. You could get a player that you could work with, and you could get rid of like some cap. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind it. I would definitely listen, but I think it could also mean multiple things. Are you ready to go to the last segment of the Pick Six podcast?
Yeah.
We are going super. There's no week awards. We're not going to do it for the Pro Bowl. Everyone had 85,000 yards and 14 touchdowns.
Yeah, I also didn't watch the Pro Bowl.
I did, but like I didn't want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like
all I know is Russ sucked ass.
Yeah.
So what's different?
Right. I agree. Anyway,
all right.
Week awards. We do it every week. This week we can't do it because we're not doing it on the Pro Bowl. We're gonna do a prediction of the week awards next week. So we have week award predictions for the Super Bowl. Who we think is going to win MVP. Who we think is going to win Offensive Player, Defensive Player, Rookie, Most Improved, and the Dumpster Fire of the Week at Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah.
Let's flip it and find out. We're going to flip around and find out right now. Are you ready?
Yeah. Tails.
It's heads.
Damn.
All right, so I will start us off. MVP of the week. I think the Chiefs are going to win this game. I think if the Chiefs win this game, there is probably going to be one option. I think Patrick Mahomes is going to win.
What?
Patrick Mahomes.
You
Did I say it weird?
Yeah, you said Patrick Mahomes.
Leave me alone. My bad. All right. So MVP of this week, I think it's going to be Patrick Mahomes, and I think he's going to have a solid game. I think it's not going to go to anyone on the losing side, and I don't think Kansas City is going to lose, and I also don't think Kansas City has another caliber player that is going to show out more in this game than Mahomes.
Right.
With that being said, who do you have for your MVP?
So I could easily just say Kenny Pickett, but I'm going to keep my biased opinion to myself.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
So, with that being said, I'm still going to go with Kenny Pickett.
It's not bias, it's just facts.
I'm gonna go Mahomes too, but I really like the idea of like Pacheco. I don't know why.
Dude, if Kareem Hunt wins Super Bowl MVP, that would be sick.
Yeah.
That would be actually fire. I wouldn't mind like a defensive, like give me like a McDuffie or a Chris Jones.
Well, he's
or
going
something.
up against AJ Brown. If AJ Brown goes silence, McDuffie.
I might think he will. Anyways, offensive player of the week. It's my turn. I will go with Saquon.
That's
I don't
who
think
I
you
was
need.
gonna pick too.
I don't think
or,
you need to
or
win
Kelsey.
the game. Kelsey potentially. He always comes alive in those moments. I think Saquon's just inevitably going to have 100 yards and probably a touchdown. I think we haven't seen any proof that would say otherwise. So I'm going Saquon as the offensive player of the week. You have him as well, correct? Mm-hmm. All right. Defensive player of the week. I have a sneaky one. I got Nick Bolton showing up, showing out. He's like one of my dudes. I don't know why. I just like him. Who do you have for your defensive
Karlaftis.
player?
Karlaftis.
You have George, bro?
Yeah.
You think George is going to ball out?
Dude, yeah.
Neither of us picked Chris Jones. That's crazy.
So? Karlaftis.
Yeah, that dude sucks.
Karlaftis.
Karlaftis. Yeah.
Karlaftis? Colossus.
My brain hurts. Corvette.
Cauliflower.
I don't know what's going on anymore. All right, rookie of the week. I am going with a person that I have repeatedly given the rookie of the week to this season. I got Xavier Worthy winning rookie of the week in the Super Bowl. I'm thinking a 70-yard game, probably a rushing touchdown in the red zone when Andy Reid likes to get sneaky. What do you think? Who is your rookie of the week?
Reed.
Justin? Wait, what? Reed?
Blankenship. Whatever his name is.
Oh, okay. I was like, Justin Reed. And then I was like, Andy? Wait, what?
No.
Okay. Reed Blankenship on the Eagles.
One pick. He's going to have a pick. He's going to have 6 tackles.
Heck yeah, dude. Cooper DeJean also. Eagles drafted well on the defensive side this year.
Oh, wait, no. That's who I mean. DeJean.
Okay, so is Reed not a
No, he's not
a
a rookie.
Okay,
no.
I was like confused, but I was going with it. I don't know.
That's who I meant.
Okay.
That's who I meant.
All right.
They're both white.
Heck yeah, dude. All right. Most improved player. Who do you have in this one? Oh wait, it's my turn. Dude, just go first. I don't even care, bro. I'm just so used to it.
I don't know. D-Hop.
Ooh, okay.
That's who I think. I think he could go off.
Dude, that would be so cool. Like, give D-Hop the MVP, bro. That would be fire. I got Devonta Smith. Mm-hmm. I don't think he's had a great game in a long time. He's had decent games. He's had okay games. I think this is a game where a lot is going to be looked at on A.J. Brown. I think it's a lot of energy is going to go to Saquon. A lot of energy is going to go to that up front, stopping the run, and A.J. Brown. I think Devontae Smith could cook in this game because you're going to have McDuffie on A.J. You're going to have a lot of things going on. Give me Devonta Smith to kind of low-key down the DL ball out.
Okay. That's fair.
All right. Dumpster fire of the week. Who do you think is going to be who's just going to stink up the Super Bowl, bro? Who's going to make the Super Bowl look like that Rams-Pats Super Bowl that was like the Brandon Whedon scored more points?
Oh, Darius Slay again. He's going to have another holding call.
Darius Slay. Probably will have another holding call,
Yeah.
dude. And then Instagram will explode. And then... All right, dumpster fire of the week. I have A.J. Brown. I think A.J. Brown is going to do nothing. I think he's going to do Trent McNothing. Okay? I tried to make that cool. It didn't really work. I think Trent McDuffie is going to lock up A.J. Brown.
That was my
dumpster
fire right there.
Yeah, that was bad. I'm sorry. I made the dumpster fire of the week.
Yeah.
All right, anyways, I think there's going to be memes afterwards of A.J. Brown reading the book while Mahomes is holding the trophy. I think that's what I'm predicting. I'm seeing like a 18-yard game from A.J. Brown. I think he gets locked down. That's why I think Devontae Smith is going to eat a little bit.
Okay.
Ready to wrap it up?
Yep.
All right. We actually, for the first time in 20 episodes, I can finally say we actually have been posting on TikTok. So follow us on TikTok. Head over there right now. Hit that follow button. Hit the subscribe button right down below as you exit out the full screen and go over to TikTok. And then after you're done with TikTok, click on the link in the bio of TikTok. Head over to Instagram. Hit the follow on there. And then you just can't get rid of us.
I'm sleepy.
You're sleepy?
I'm sleepy.
Wow, dude. We'll just leave it at that. That was just powerful words.
I know.
Heck yeah. See you later. You didn't do it.